day. Stadium in Foxborough. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the New England Patriots versus Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And for all the collegiate success he had, highest passer efficiency rating by a mile, he's a guy who's had his share of detractors at the professional level, but I do like his poise, I do like his moxie, and I love his accuracy.
Tua now on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, this defense for the Pats, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's third down. Here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on third down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Comes the New England offense to see what they can do this.
The season got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And some back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down now, it's Hunter. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Hunter. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Pats have taken the early lead. On for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a New England touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Missed.
It will not go down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They'll run with Taylor. Gets past one man. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And here's a handoff out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up. Tagovailoa. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Rodgers. He completes it to Hunter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So no gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive.
On 1st down, Hunter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, it's Hunter. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hunter. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Rodgers now to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming.